Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We're out here. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna get real warm. We fished a little bit yesterday. I'm gonna put some of those fish catches in today's video just because we had some technical difficulties yesterday, so I wasn't able to do exactly what I wanted to do. So we're kind of just gonna blend it into this video today. But at the ramp, water temp is 62, so I have high hopes for today. I'm not gonna lie. I hope that they live up to the high hopes, but they don't always do that. But we have a big warming trend that just came through. Yesterday was kind of like the first real day of it, and throughout the next like week and a half, it's all high of 75, low of like mid 50s, which is perfect. And if this water temp stays in the 60s, I mean, they're gonna be rushing to the back. And it's early, it's early February still, guys. So like I said, I don't want to get my hopes too crazy and too out of whack, but when you see weather like this, and especially when you see water temp at the boat ramp in the morning already in the 60s, there's only one thing on my mind, and that's to go shallow, baby. I might even turn off live scope and not even have that on and just focus. So what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna start out a little bit like on a point that's going into a spawning pocket and kind of slowly work my way in, just in case they're not pushing in yet and they might be staging. The only thing that we don't have going for us this week is the moon. The moon's coming off of a I think it's like a little under a half right now. So we won't be getting back to like a full moon cycle until I think what, 2 weeks? So I think if we had that, I mean, we would have literally everything in our favor. But we have most things in our favor today, so we gonna see. We gonna see if we can't make something happen. Yeah, if you don't catch a fish on that cast, they don't want topwater. That's a cast any time of year. Oh, no. First fish on topwater of the year. I spoke too soon. First topwater fish of the year. And it's a quad. That's awesome. I spoke too soon. I mean, he's warm. The water temp right now is 63. 63, guys. Get out of that tree. Oh, get out of that tree. That's a good one. On the top water in February. What a bite, dude. Oh my God. It's a miracle. It's a February miracle. Catching them on top water in good old February. Early February too. We're not even at the midpoint of February yet. On the little plopper. I'm fishing the plopper because it's a little subtle. I think a buzzbait would work, but the buzzbait's a little bit more aggressive. There we go, on top water. Come on. Yeah, baby. On top water. Ooh, that's a strong one. First female of the day, and then she's a tank. First female of the day, and she's a freaking healthy one. It's warming up. It's still early. I mean, we've only been fishing for maybe an hour. And I found something, and I'm gonna run with it for the rest of the day. It's gonna be cloudy all day. That topwater is about to be in my hand all day. Thank you, girl. There's also a shad kill going on. There's a bunch of dead shad on top of the water, and it's everywhere I've been so far. So I think that might be why this is kind of appetizing to them. Looks like a little shad scurrying across. Oh. Yes, sir. Finally. Came to this other side and got one pretty quick. Hit it right at the boat. I'm gonna get the pliers out for this sucker. Let's go, baby. Topwater. Another little topwater bass. It's a little male. I want to catch another one of them females. On the top. Another female. Females are moving up. That they are. Look at that one. Let's go, baby, on the top water. I might have to switch over to the chesty so I can catch some of the blow up. That was a blow up right there. Oh my God, that was a big female. That was a tank, y'all. That was a 4.5, 5 pounder. I thought she got off for a second, so I let her. So I kind of let up on the tension, and I seen the line just shoot. That's tough. They're in here though. Second fish in here, and the first one was big, and then that one was even bigger. That was a good female right there. Oh, little one. Little tiny guy. What is that? Oh, a little tiny bass. He didn't get it in the mouth. I foul hooked him. Sorry, dude. Look at that sucker. Future 10 pounder. Y'all let him go. There he is. Off the staircase, he's not big. There we go. Off the staircase. He came up pretty quick for it. We only got like 1 or 2 reels in. Take him. Oh, you spit the spinnerbait right there. That little sucker. He wasn't big. But it's been a little while since we caught one, so I really wanted to get that fish in the boat. Sucker. Better as the day goes, as it warms up. But I'm hoping it just drops some fish shallow. There he is, first fish. I knew I needed to stay shallow. First fish of the day, y'all. Didn't take too long. I should have just stayed shallow. I kind of went and messed around out deep a little bit. The fish is warm though. I mean, the water temp's 58, y'all, so. And it's gonna warm up so much today. I think I'm just gonna stay shallow. The bite should only get better as the day progresses, is what I'm hoping. But I kind of went out deep for like 30 minutes just messing around. But I'm gonna commit to shallow for the rest of the day. But that's a pretty nice one. Second fish on the red chatterbait. Second fish, there we go. There we go. Not a big one at all. But that's what I caught him on, that red chatterbait. February, the season of love and the season of red. Third fish on the chatterbait. He ate it kind of cool. He almost ate it like topwater. Kind of came up, swirled on it. There it is. On the jig, baby. Looks like a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, baby. Female right here. On the black and blue jig. There we go. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. That's the ones we're looking for back here. That's the ones we're looking for, baby. I knew. I was like, dude, I gotta throw that black and blue jig up here. Looks too jiggy not to. She smoked it too. Right there on that little black and blue jig. Beautiful fish right there. I like that. Let's take it. All right, guys, that's it for today. What a good day. You know, we caught a couple nice ones. We started figuring something out. The big thing is just the water, the difference in water temperature from like the lower end of the lake to the upper end of the lake. The lowest I found was like 28 and a half. And then the highest I found was like 63 and a half. So that's like a 5-degree difference. So it might not sound like a lot, but especially this time of year when you get that first big warm front where you think the fish are going to start doing what you want them to do, that 5 degrees plays like a huge part in figuring out where the fish are. And all the fish that I caught were in that like 61 to that 63. So I could not get bit in like the 58 water temp. Plus that water is clear, so the water that's holding the temperature is the dirty water, and that's how it works. Like the dirty water holds the heat in better with all the particles that it has. So you kind of try to find the dirtier water. You know, most of this water is pretty clean right now, but you just find that little bit dirtier water, and it's usually going to be 1 degree to 2 degrees warmer. But overall, what a good day. Hope y'all enjoyed something. I hope y'all learned something.